I appreciate your company. Now to our very first story, you would have noticed how scorching the sun is these days. Well, a health expert is advising against the continuous stay under the sun to prevent its negative effect on our health. Hannah Odame of our health desk has more in the following report.
Out on an assignment and my shoes need change. My crew and I are close by the Tama station here in Accra, and so we move in there to find a replacement. Well, 5 minutes after negotiating with the trader, Papa Kwesi, I simply can't stand the heat of the sun, so I asked him how he manages to sell with the sun virtually in his face all day long.
The sun is hot, but you have to sell because of you have children in the house. If you don't sell, how you manage to eat with your family?
Yeah, how about getting a kind of shade to cover you so that you don't feel the direct impact of the sun?
Here is a station, so you can't get anything to cover you because very soon the car will move and different car will come. So if car is coming to move, you have to pull your this thing out. You understand?
So day in, day out, you're under the sun?
You are in the sun every day.
Does it have any impact on you?
Okay, me, I don't have any effect.
Well, it appears he's not the only one. AC, who sells deodorant spray, says she's unable to sell as she used to because of the blistering heat.
Because the sun is scorching so much, I occasionally have to go under a shade, and that affects my productivity.
For Amina, the iced water seller, business must go on, however, so she resorts to medication when she falls ill due to the impact of the sun. This practice, according to Dr. Dennis Bote, is dangerous as the side effects is likely to lead to long-term health implications.
At this point, they don't see the effect, but give them 20, 30 years. That is when you feel the effects of things that you have been exposed to decades ago. When the weather is so hot, you get onto the sun, the slightest thing you do, you are tired, especially for those whose work is outdoor. After being exposed so much to the sun, who have these rashes appearing on their skin, and sometimes itchy, sometimes it's painful. Skin cancer and those things are long-term effects. In the shortest term is the exhaustion, heat strokes, heat rashes, dehydration, which can lead to somebody feeling dizzy, or they can collapse out of excessive dehydration that they may experience because of the heat.
For some commercial drivers, however, the heat is good for business.
I'm having air conditioner actually in my car, but the AC will be on, but still the sun is scorching very hard. A lot of people have been taking the job just because of the weather. They don't want to stand on it just for a second.
How about those driving their own air-conditioned cars?
Oh, I just dropped off from my car, so it's not like I'm going to walk too far from where I'm buying my stuff in. If you don't have an AC car, sometimes it's very uncomfortable. Because if you have business doing in town, it means that you have to find your way through the sun.
My curiosity led me to speak to other people, and they shared with me the innovative ways they have come up with to deal with the impacts of the sun.
I managed to pick my towel in case I'm sweating, then I clean up, and once I'm sweating, I'm losing water, then I drink more water.
It's very hot. By me, I use my glass to protect my eye.
And you drink lots of water?
Yes.
How many have you taken so far today?
2.
I have my water bottle there. Seriously, when I was coming out, I never knew this was how the sun was going to be like. And so that's why I did not bring an umbrella.
If you aren't doing any of these, here are some tips from Dr. Bote that you may want to consider.
When you are going to step out into the sun, it is important that you wear things that are lighter, clothing that are lighter, ideally clothing that are cotton. It's important that in such times the colors you wear should be light colors and not dark colors which attract more heat to your skin. These are the times where it will be even necessary to use umbrellas when you are walking in the sun. An umbrella is not only for when it's raining. Again, you would need to have maybe white or light-colored umbrellas, not the dark ones. It's good and ideal to have some bottle of water with you. Make sure that you are well hydrated all the time. These are the times that you need dark shades. It's needful, at least if you have something dark, to protect the eye. To all intents and purposes, if you have a child and you are sitting in the heat, it is better to find a place that is shady, to keep the child rather, a place that is shady and a place that is airy for the child to be. And if you want to be on your sun, be on your sun.
For me, it's the intake of water, and lots of it, I must say. For Joy News, my name is Hannah Odame.
I'm sure you learned a lot from that, so hopefully we can all get ourselves protected from the recent heat that's coming from the sun.